Welcome to the Fun Astrology Podcast for Wednesday, June the 8th. Thomas Miller, hump day already. Thank you for joining us. We're going to talk about word pronunciation today. Why? Well, because the moon moves into Libra at 11:22 a.m. this morning. Or is it Libra? I mentioned this yesterday and somebody asked, hey, what's this up with Libra thing? So I thought, well, that's what's going on in the sky today. Like we said on Monday, we have a really light week in the sky, so it's kind of fun that we can play with this. All right, so what do we do with this word that the moon is moving into today? Let me put my audiobook narrator hat on. There are a couple of things that an audiobook narrator keeps very close. One is a toothbrush, because you have to get all the stuff out of your mouth so that you don't have mouth pops. The other thing you keep close by is either the Merriam-Webster dictionary online page open all the time, and I also use dictionary.com. And this is where it gets really interesting. So if I needed to pronounce a word, or if I just have a question, I run it by one of two of those, often both, and then take the consensus. Well, in Merriam-Webster, the word Libra is pronounced Libra, as most of us probably comfortably do. You just say Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, that's it, just flows, right? Like that. You go over to dictionary.com, and the only option they have is Libra. So Merriam-Webster doesn't offer Libra, and dictionary.com doesn't offer Libra. Oh no, what are we going to do? The first time I really started to hear it in regular pronunciation is from Delia Golden, one of our readers on the funastrology.com webpage. Now, professionally, Delia is a librarian, and she pronounces it Libra. And I know that Delia is a very precise and studied individual, so she didn't come up with that. And I haven't asked her why she says it that way, but I know that she didn't do it randomly. But where does the word come from? Well, it's Latin, and in Latin it is pronounced Libra. So the ancient original pronunciation is Libra. Now here's where this gets interesting, because in the word study, it is what is called a doublet. That is one of two or more words in a language that have the same etymological root. And then they come into the modern language through different routes, through different word path routes. So Libra, the original Latin Libra, is a doublet of lira, L-I-R-A, and livra, L-I-V-R-E, passed down as Libra. So what was Libra in Latin? It was a Roman unit of weight. It's where we get the scales. It's equal to about 11.5 ounces, or in metric, 327 grams. How did the constellation then go from grams scale to Libra? Well, the Romans named the original constellation over 2,000 years ago, and they did so because in the sky, it looks like a scale. It looks like the pinnacle of a scale with two sides hanging down. That idea of scales, balance, weighing both sides goes all the way back to Babylonian astronomy, although it was not given the name Libra. So which is right? Well, I would use both interchangeably, especially since both of the major dictionary sources point equally to both. But if you are a librarian, you too might prefer Libra. There you go, on a quiet day in the sky. Thank you so much for listening. We'll be back tomorrow and set up the weekend. I'm going to take Friday off. Be sure to check our Discord group out. And if you're not in our Facebook group, we have a wonderful conversation going on there. It's the Subconscious Mind Mastery and Fun Astrology Podcast Listeners Group on Facebook. Have a great Wednesday. See you back tomorrow.